आप अगर स्केल का माइंडसेट नहीं रख रहे हो, इवन इफ यू आर स्टैग्नेंट, देन यू आर नॉट ग्रोइंग. टाइम पीरियड व्हिच आई हैव बीन वर्किंग ऑन माई सेल्फ, एक माइंडसेट हमेशा रहा है कि इफ यू डोंट इन्वेस्ट यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू ग्रो.
Hi guys, welcome to another case study of Kingdom Club winners, and this time we have Simranjeet with us. Simranjeet has been able to crack a business of 8 lakh rupees in just a period of 3 months. And now we are going to understand what he used, what he did change in his business, and what he actually applied to get these results, and how you can get the same results into your business. So we have Simranjeet over here. Welcome Simranjeet to the case study. Just before we start, give a brief background of who you are, what do you do, and what's your business about.
Sure, Himanshu. Thank you very much for having me here. So Himanshu, I'm a fitness coach. I mean nutritionist, and I have been into this field, since 2017. Gradually doing things on my own. Worked with companies in the past. Have been like got good promotions there. Got to a senior position in those companies, and then I shifted to my individual coaching last year. And then since then I have been learning, and then just 3 months back I stumbled upon your ad AI funnel wala, and then I'm here.
Lovely, super awesome. So you said about you were in a job and then you're starting your own coaching.
Right.
What coaching you are into, and what do you solve as a problem?
So my major clientele has been for fat loss issues,
Okay,
and then secondary being females with PCOS, people who want to get rid of to diabetes,
hmm,
similar other underlying conditions which are resolved when they start to focus on their health.
got
So,
it. So you have been a health coach first in a job and now
correct,
doing your own thing.
correct. Like earlier, in a company, I was a senior coach. So there also the same work profile was there, and then I shifted to just taking my own clients.
Got it. What was your why behind this business? Like, why only this business and not any other business in the world? You were in a job and you can do anything. Why did you stumble upon this only? Like, was there any particular reason?
Yes, Himanshu, very good question. So, Himanshu, see, like, I mean, even I went into an unhealthy stage in my life, for a short time period, and then bouncing back from there, and then I was just, like trying to train for myself, and then I was just given a client when you do any kind of like learnings, right? So my first client told me that Jeet, it's been 1 month with you and I have been able to come out of my depression.
Wow.
So that was something जो काफी deeply touched me, and that inclination towards this field increased because I have been always into something where I wanted to impact people. It could be making through some tech, चाहे वो app हो या whatever. I just wanted something where I can directly communicate with people.
Yeah.
So then in the past 10 years it shifted into this field, and then I'm helping
Hmm.
people now.
How was your life before you joined MICE? Like, just a daily routine of yours. What was your
Um,
life?
earlier, Himanshu, like since I told you, right, like I've already been a coach, so it was always thinking to how to streamline my systems because one of the things which you mentioned in your ad also, I guess, right, that waiting for your next client, किधर से आएगा,
Are you
right?
hoping and waiting for your next line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have always been, like trying to work on those systems कि वो कितना efficient कर सकें कि so that I can focus on the other growth of the business areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
so yeah, that was my situation. And then, right now, at least वो path दिख पा रहा है कि yeah, this is how scaling can happen.
Got it. Makes sense. So your normal routine was more of कि hoping and waiting कि कुछ तो होगा, देखते क्या होगा types.
Right.
What was your first impression about me or Internet Coaching Empire? How did you stumble upon first? You told me I think YouTube ads. What what,
हाँ.
what was your first impression?
So Himanshu, like, see, I knew something about funnels कि यार ये एक चीज है which I'm missing. I haven't implemented these. Maybe lead ads and all these things were there always, but then I knew I had to shift to funnels. And then वो जो 3 hour funnel वाला है, right, कि
Hmm. Hmm.
you can build a funnel in 3 hours. I said, why not let me
Hmm.
go.
Hmm.
And then when I came into that funnel workshop, though, since being like a learner, I was
Hmm.
really able to grab things, and about 3 days I implemented also.
Hmm.
So that gave me that kickstart.
Got it.
In a
Got it.
year, I like it is worth it.
Crazy. And you must have gone through some changes, to take your business from whatever it was to 8 lakhs a month. It takes
Right.
a lot of changes.
Right.
Um, Before we were having this call, you told me that you have finally got 1,000 customers as well into your business. It's
Right.
a big
Right.
jump.
Right.
Um, what changes did you do first, and second, how were you feeling when you were going through the changes?
So Himanshu, like, I remember when I launched my funnel, I had my call with you in the Friday Q&A.
Yeah,
And then day one of the funnel, day one OTO booked, closed then and there.
yeah,
So that, मतलब एक, वो था कि yes,
spark.
I can make this happen.
Uh,
तो that is something, जहाँ से conviction मिल गया कि नहीं नहीं अब मुझे वर्क करना है, because I feel conviction है तो वो प्रोसेस को जोड़ना फिर आपका काम है. वो कन्विक्शन नहीं है तो आप हमेशा मिस कर जाओगे वो चीज़. आई थिंक ये मेरे लिए नहीं है, या
Correct, correct. You'll keep on giving excuses until you get the
yeah,
conviction.
yeah. I
Hmm.
mean, I think before this course also, continuously मैं वो reviews वाले videos देख रहा था, just like I'm giving it right now. What are these people from? Which field are they from? And then वो 3 day में when you mentioned, like we have worked in these many fields, and all these fields it works. So then I jumped into I6.
Got it. So you're watching as a health coach, multiple health coaches that how did they work out, and then you felt you
हाँ
should go into that.
हाँ, like I guess I watched one health coach, but the other guys were from the other fields. So मुझे conviction था कि नहीं, I can do it if they can do it in their respective fields. So I should definitely do it.
Got it. What were your favorite tools and templates when you were going through the whole process?
Uh, Favorite right now, if I tell you, one was converting the YouTube audio, like script, to directly a text, a chat
Yeah,
GPT.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So which has become my habit. And then the other is obviously the funnel builder system ही, because
yeah.
इतना फास्ट funnel building मैंने नहीं सोचा था. I mean, I I I knew coding and all कि मैं कर लूंगा या किसी और को हायर करेंगे, but then इतना फास्ट हो सकता है वो सिस्टम ही मुझे पहली बार पता लगा.
Hmm.
So that is the reason मैंने वो 3 days के वर्कशॉप के बाद immediately implement भी कर पाया था.
Yeah, yeah. And what were your favorite templates and all the templates we have given till now?
uh, like in terms of the scripts you mean?
It can be a script, it can be a worksheet, it can be a cheat sheet, it can be a tracker,
Right,
it can be
right.
anything.
mm, the purple offer creation, and then
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah. Unique
knowing
one.
your how to keep improving the, like आप एक हर एक call पे जाके when you try to read your clients problems, you're jotting down which can become your ads indirectly. So
Correct.
that is again one of my favorite.
Hmm.
Obviously script तो है ही है, that is the reason I'm here,
Yeah,
otherwise पता नहीं.
makes sense. So
Right,
you also mentioned that you were in a job, right? When someone is in job, they don't have that huge mindset of charging, providing
right,
value, and all of that,
right.
right? So my question to you is, how did you get that confidence of charging high ticket and charging what you're worth? Because earlier, as I remember, you didn't had that confidence. Today you're
Right,
like, no, I'll charge this much. This is my fees. So how
right.
did that transition happen?
So Himachal, like, first 2 years, I spent only on learning,
Yeah.
how can I become a best coach, which produces results. Always the focus has been in that area.
Huh.
So then gradually, as I get moving the ladder in the company as well, um, I mean, my ability to handle clients was smooth. Then, the only thing pending was, that I cannot work with a lot of people. If you want to give them good service, you really need to charge high, because that's really not doing justice with the client अगर आप कम charges पे उन्हें service दे रहे हो, because you also may not be giving your full.
Correct.
So because इतने ज़्यादा clients आप handle नहीं करोगे. So then uh, in the company, like I obviously thought, right, that since मैंने बताया, right, कि learning has always been a part of my journey. So I knew ads and everything I used to run. So from there, when I left that company, and then I started running on my own. So again, still I was a low ticket. Then after I6, the best thing which I learned was from the people in I6 who were able to charge. So that also gives you a boost, right?
Hmm.
Then my mentor also, she mentioned, right, that Jeet, it's only in your mind. You need to really charge more, because the way you give the service, you have to go high.
Yeah.
And then that thing started.
So it's like you got a logical internal validation that I need to charge high, and secondly, an
Yeah,
external validation from the coach that charge high, and
right,
that made you charge high ticket.
right.
Hmm. Do you think the environment also helps you charge more, like the environment
Absolutely,
that you're in?
absolutely. Because see, आई टोल्ड यू राइट कि ऐसे डेज भी आते हैं जब आपको लग रहा है हाँ सिस्टम एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग गुड, देन अचानक कई बार बीच में
एड्स
चीज़ें
बंद हो गया, फनल
थोड़ा
ब्रेक
बहुत
हो गया, ईमेल सिस्टम बैक हो गया।
हाँ हाँ, या मे बी लाइक ऑडियंस, राइट ऑडियंस को हिट नहीं हो रहा है, तो वो कम्युनिटी से भी एक काफ़ी बड़ा पुश मिलता है, बिकॉज व्हेन आई मेड फ्रेंड्स देयर, जब मेगा माइंड हुआ था, आई रियली मेड गुड फ्रेंड्स, सो एवरीबडी इज डूइंग गुड इन फैक्ट। वो जितने भी फ्रेंड्स थे वो आई थिंक एक एक करके सब वीडियो पे आ भी गए हैं यूट्यूब के, सो दैट कम्युनिटी पुश वाज ऑलवेज गुड।
Tell me, like, top three things that you loved in the community when you were in the Megamind, or when you're talking to the people, help wise, surrounding wise, like top three people, top three things
Learning.
that you learnings that you got.
So in terms of the community learnings, I would say कि it always helps you to keep pushing other people.
Yeah,
uh, uh, आपको कहाँ से हेल्प मिलेगा कोई पता नहीं, राइट? पीपल हैव डन गुड, बट व्हेन दे पोस्ट इट, इट मेक्स यू डू गुड,
yeah,
तो वो एक पुश बहुत बड़ा मिलता है। वो कम्युनिटी का एक लर्निंग था। द अदर थिंग वाज लाइक, आई गेस, helping each other in the community also, because I tried this, okay, maybe you also try this, it works, then initial issues जो बहुत सारे थे from the community, so I guess most आधे से ज़्यादा friends वैसे भी बने by helping each other out.
yeah, makes
help
sense.
help is one of the biggest things.
Lovely, super awesome. And also tell me one more thing, that how did your old sales process looked like compared to the new sales process? जैसे हमने iSex में आपको नई एक sales process सिखाई है.
Right,
And
right.
earlier, I think you had the social media thing and you were working on that.
Hmm.
And this time we have told you a proper sales process that works even when you're sleeping. What's the
Right,
change
right.
and what do you see as changes?
So मेन थिंग जो एक लर्निंग सबसे बड़ा था वो था कि हाउ टू स्केल अप वाला चीज,
Hmm.
wherein when you are closing a high ticket, you have to increase your budget. So that I was missing. वो एक बहुत बड़ा गैप था, बिकॉज आप अगर स्केल का माइंडसेट नहीं रख रहे हो, इवन इफ यू आर स्टैग्नेंट, देन यू आर नॉट ग्रोइंग.
Yeah.
सो सो दैट कि आपको बजट इंक्रीज करना है, बिकॉज यू नीड टू स्केल अप, ना. सो
Hmm.
दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट माइंडसेट चेंज.
Got it. Got it. And what was the changes in process? Like, what was your earlier process? Like one, two, three, four step, and what is this process? One, two, three, four. If you can share with the audience.
Okay. So earlier, simply, whenever a lead arrives, आपने क्वालिफाई नहीं किया, डायरेक्टली कॉल सेटअप किया, एंड देन उसमें से बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट होता
Hmm.
था,
Yeah.
राइट?
तो सोशल मीडिया ईमेल पे कोई लीड आ गई, आपने बात किया,
सोशल
चैट चिट
मीडिया.
चैट किया,
राइट,
एंड यू
राइट,
वेस्ट
राइट,
योर टाइम. गॉट इट.
राइट, राइट, राइट. Right now, since two methods, like I'm still working on it, like I won't say कि completely वो मैंने fix कर लिए. The लीड जो आ जाता है, देन आपको पता है कि मेरे पास इतना है, अब हमारे ऊपर है कि हाउ कैन वी रियली गेट टू देम, एंड गेट टू
So
दी.
one is your inbound where you get people
राइट.
still, but now you have a process of getting them through and qualifying
क्वालिफाइड,
them.
एटलीस्ट क्वालिफाइड आता है कि हाँ, दिस पर्सन इज सीरियस, अदरवाइज ही वोंट बी कमिंग इनटू द फनल.
Correct.
सो वो चीज़ बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंशिएटर, एंड देन ऑब्वियसली जो और भी सीरियस है, देन दे बुक दी कॉल,
Right.
राइट?
So
तो वो
so
वो सिस्टमैटिक हो गया.
to make the audience clear, you run a 19 rupees ebook on the front end.
राइट.
All these people buy the ebook
बाय दी
who
बुक.
are interested. Then you give a one-to-one call to them. What is the
करेक्ट.
price of the one-to-one call?
299.
299. So people are
राइट.
paying money to come on a call with you.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट,
That means
करेक्ट.
they're super serious people about the problem. And then
राइट,
you close them for the high ticket product if they're the right fit. If they're not, you
राइट,
simply say them bye bye.
राइट.
The main part is you're making money before they even talk to you.
करेक्ट.
Right? So before the
which
customer
which
comes and talks about the high ticket, you
helps
have
to
made the money.
right.
Hmm. Hmm. Till now, how many ebooks you have sold?
1000.
1,000 above done.
Yes, 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 yes.
Super awesome. And how many high ticket customers you would have closed?
Now, through the, if it is only the OTO part, then 5, because
Five.
तो गैप भी था अभी ऑलमोस्ट बीच में,
Yeah.
लाइक एक इमरजेंसी था, तो 1 मंथ आई वाज नॉट, सो इफ आई से अगर मैंने 1 मंथ का एफर्ट पुट किया है, तो उसमें दैट टू वो बिगिनर फेस है उसमें, सो 5 हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स क्लोज.
Crazy.
राइट.
Crazy. Crazy. And you don't work to get these clients. It's just automatic process. Whenever someone books a call, you got them a
करेक्ट,
call.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट.
Otherwise, chill.
इधर दे डाउनलोड, और कई बार ओटीओ भी नहीं बुक किया, दे डायरेक्टly मैसेज फ्रॉम समवेयर द
Yeah.
अदर, and then they told me they want to have a call.
Makes
That
sense.
we read or book and all.
Got it. Got it.
Right.
Got it. And okay, how did your, because you're charging high ticket now, you must have changed your service as well, the quality of your
Correct.
service, the quality of
Correct.
product. What changes have you done in your product and service to make it even higher quality?
So major thing in my service, Himanshu, has always been like uh, very close one-to-one working, right?
Hmm.
I have worked with many other programs. In your program, the best thing is the support part, right? That differentiate how much results the clients are going to get. So the same thing in the coaching part as well, right? Going to the minute details, because then up time, right?
Yeah.
When you're handling a lot of clients, you can't give that much time.
Hmm.
So that thing is there, and then obviously adding bonuses,
Yeah.
which helps them to gain more knowledge. So ये सब तभी possible है जब system streamlined हो.
Got it. So you mean to say you're able to fast track the result, add more service
Correct,
because you have made systems on the
correct,
back end.
correct.
Hmm. Hmm. What was your happiest day after joining ICE?
The first day itself जो जिसमें funnel launched, OTA booked, client closed.
One day, mein everything happened.
One day में everything.
And how much did you spend on ads on that day?
That day I think hardly, वो तो ad cost वापस भी आ गया because
But how much did you put as budget?
I think 300,
So you
350.
put 300 rupees as budget and you got one high ticket client, you got a
Yeah.
ebook sale, you also got a 299 ka call booked.
Right, right,
Crazy, crazy. So what are you working on right now? You have got your clients, you know the
right.
machine works, everything is now kind of sorted. I
Correct.
know you're working on that, but it's kind of sorted. What's the next plan? What's the next level you're looking for?
हिमांशु, नेक्स्ट इज डोमिनेशन ट्रायंगल वाली चीज, राइट? कि टीम स्केल अप कर सके. सो आई हैव एडेड वन टीम मेंबर आल्सो, which is now slowly gradually, where that person can handle my work, and then I can keep focusing on the scaling part, or maybe you know the content part, all these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So उस पे अब फोकस अच्छा हो पा रहा है.
Hmm. Hmm. So basically now you are planning to go, like wide and play on the triangle
करेक्ट,
to build out
करेक्ट,
the whole ecosystem for yourself.
राइट, राइट, राइट.
Hmm.
Obviously funnel पे I know I have to work a lot still. एक्सपेक्टेशन ज्यादा है मेरी अभी भी funnel से. It's like हिमांशु, जितना पहुंचना है.
Makes sense. What? Okay. So in ICE, we not only talk about the results you have got, but also the results your people are getting. Because one of the values of ours is, focusing on getting the client result no matter what happens.
Right.
Um, what results your people are getting right now?
So in terms of um, the major thing is like, in my approach, I work on behavior psychology a lot,
Yeah.
right? There are 1,000 ways to reach the end goal,
Hmm.
but then if a person is not consistent, there is no point आपके knowledge का.
Hmm.
Right? So behavior psychology, and it's like दो टीचर एक ही सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाते हैं, लेकिन बच्चों को मे बी एक ही टीचर पसंद आता है.
Hmm.
So how you really train them, that is the major differentiator. So in terms of, अगर मैं कहूँ, for people who come to me for fat loss, they are able to maintain their weight even 4 5 years later, or maybe as since I have been working, since my, like, the first clients, they have been maintaining their weight after that drop. So
Hmm.
that is success for me,
Hmm.
because that's where 99% people fail. एक बार तो ड्रॉप कर लेंगे, but maintenance is where they fail. So that's where I can confidently say that if a person has transformed, then they are transformed forever.
Got it. So you don't work on like instant gratification kind of things, but more on
Correct,
like long-term
correct.
things,
A
which are
long-term
like
thinking. Yes.
like 5 years,
Because
6 years, they are on that same level and
correct,
not
correct,
dropping again and again.
correct.
Same principles, bro. Same principles here.
Right.
Um, what also? So I have this question that what made ICE stand out compared to all the things that you see on internet, right? So there are
Mm-hmm.
thousands of people who can help you get clients, right? What made ICE or Himanshu stand out in front of you? Because you must have been tired of seeing a lot of ads.
Right.
What made it stand out? Because investing a big amount and getting in is a thing I
Hmm.
respect for all the I6 members. What change? What made you feel to
Hmm.
jump in?
So Imanshu, number one thing is, वो क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, मुफट.
Hmm.
जो आपका एटीट्यूड है, राइट? कि
Yeah,
on that 3 day workshop,
blunt.
there were people who were not your ideal client, and you were like, you are not my client, चलो. तो वो क्लैरिटी, वो वैसा माइंडसेट हमारा भी एक आ जाता है व्हेन वी स्टार्ट वर्किंग विद पीपल, राइट? कि नहीं है, नेक्स्ट टाइम
Hmm.
नहीं है, आगे बहुत जाना है. सो सो वो and in terms of I6, अगर मैं बोलूँ कि what is different is the support part, right? कोई भी मैंने कहा right, when I also work on any client, my goal is कि वो बंदा consistent रहना चाहिए. So consistent तभी रहेगा जब उसे continuous support है. My mentor, even जो मेरा बीच में एक हल्का सा गैप आ गया, she kept on, she was behind me कि जीत, तुम कर सकते हो, because इतने बार she met me also, she saw that potential also. So that support really matters a lot, you
Correct.
know. Then Q&As हैं, it's like you have to be ready with your queries, आपका solution सामने ready है ना? So that support is a very big differentiator, because I have worked, more worth more than your program, ऐसे मैंने programs भी किए, but then definitely I could feel they were not concerned about the results. People onboarded, भूल जाओ, right? So वो एक बहुत, and I think that program was the only program in India that somebody was offering before your program. So it was just a pre-recorded thing, हो गया, done. But I6 is you have to implement, right? वो conviction easily भी नहीं आता है बहुत सारे लोगों को. चलो इनके in my case I had worked previously on my systems, तो मुझे पता है कि नहीं ये करना है. It works. But then for people who really don't know, who are really new, who keep doubting themselves, उनके लिए ये बहुत हेल्प करता है, द सपोर्ट
Correct.
पार्ट.
Correct. Correct. Tell me something about your coach. Like we give a private coach in I6, right? Which can help you on your private questions, queries, whatever. Tell me something about that person. Like how did you felt about that person? Was that person rude or very smart or helping you or not, replying to your text? Tell me something about
नहीं, इफ शी वुडंट हैव हेल्प्ड मैं यहाँ
that.
होता, राइट? दैट्स लाइक द थिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्रज्ञा, जो मेरी कोच है.
Okay, Pragya, happy coach.
So
Lovely.
that is there, and then her ideas, to how to maybe increase the worth of your program, correct? वो बहुत अच्छे थे. Then again, अभी और भी आगे पाथ है, like how to scale and all, she has also mentioned. So all those things are yet to be pending. So वो जो ideas है, वो experience जो है, वो बहुत helpful है from the mentor.
Hmm. Hmm. Makes sense. Makes sense. Um, there are some people in your batch who have not got a result as fast as you, right? They're like, yeah, Simranjeet कभी हो गया, अभी मेरा कब होगा? What is उनको result आ जाएगा मुझे पता है,
हाँ,
but I don't know the timeline when it would come, right? What
right.
is your advice to people um, who I have not got result as fast as you? What would you like to advise them?
The only thing which may be differentiating right now for them is the experience part in their field, right? Uh, how do you really put up your words to your customer in the ads या जो भी है, right? That is the differentiator, because which means आप इस funnel को डाउट ना करें, आप अपने एक्सपीरियंस में डाउट करें, am I really able to
Right,
understand my client pain points or not?
right.
अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करते हो तो ये funnel काम ही नहीं करेगा.
किसी के लिए काम नहीं कर सकता करें.
So you have to come up with the pain points. So that is where that sheet which I mentioned, right, where you have to,
Purple offer creation.
हाँ, where you have to keep checking क्या पेन पॉइंट्स हैं, उन पेन पॉइंट्स को रियली एक सॉल्यूशन में बदलना थ्रू योर
Got
प्रोग्राम.
it. So if someone is running a funnel and the funnel is not working out for them,
राइट,
the simple answer is to look at your experience with all the clients that you have had till now
राइट,
and put that on the funnel so that it works out.
राइट. लाइक डीपली नोइंग योर बिजनेस रियली हेल्प्स इन स्केलिंग यू फास्टर, तभी
Hmm.
वो काम करेगा, एंड देन वो आ जाएगा. हर किसी का, दिस थिंग हैज टू वर्क, सिंपल है.
Makes sense. Makes sense. There are a lot of people, like most of the people who are watching this video are not part of I6, right? And they're just thinking, should I become part of? Is it worth it? Would this guy be able to help me? Does he understand my problem? All of these things. What is your advice to people who are not part of I6 but planning to join I6? Because I think 3 months ago you were also watching one of those videos where you were understanding is it for me or not. So,
राइट, राइट,
what
राइट.
is your advice to those people who want to become a part of I6 but are still thinking about it?
So Himanshu, like, the time period which I have been working on myself, एक mindset हमेशा रहा है कि if you don't invest, you are not going to grow. ठीक है?
Yeah,
And people don't value free things. Simple है. So if you really want to grow, and if you're not investing, you will stay stagnant. Correct? So, and I am a person who have done many things. I still keep investing. Right? Even after I6, I'm going to invest in other areas where I may be weak. Right? So that thought process has to be there. And if you're thinking that you are planning for I6, guys, आपको डाउट नहीं करना है, बिकॉज ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड सिस्टम है. आई रिमेम्बर व्हेन, एक आपने भी बताया था हिमांशु, राइट, कि इंदौर में घर है, मैंने पूरा चार्ट पेपर पे चिपकाया है. एंड देन सारे पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं उस घर में. मैं जाता हूँ, जस्ट वो अपना वर्क करता हूँ, एंड देन आई लॉक इट एंड कम बैक. सो this system is a tried and tested system. And then the thing is, it is such a system where scaling becomes easy, and expenditure ka bhi it comes in your control.
Correct.
So that way it helps a lot.
That means you don't need to spend a lot of money to make the system work.
Right,
200-300 per day would work out.
right, right, right,
And
right.
lastly, scaling would be easy even without face if you can't show your face or something like that is
Correct,
there.
correct, correct, correct.
Crazy, man. Where these people can find you if they want to talk to you, if they want to render your services, anything, where these people can find you.
So my Instagram, that's my biggest channel right now. So
Okay.
you guys can message me on Fit with
What's
Jeet.
your username? Fit with Jeet.
Fit with Jeet.
Lovely. So, guys, I'll put the link in the description down below. You can definitely check out Simranjeet from there. His username on Instagram is Fit with Jeet. Definitely have a conversation with him on his services or on talking about I6 if you want to. That being said, thank you so much for coming over here, Simranjeet. You have
Thank
crossed
you,
8
man.
lakhs. That's a big number. We would soon see you in another case study where you would cross at least 30-40 lakhs. And we want to record one more case study of yours where you are finally a
Waiting.
crorepati after lakpati.
Waiting.
So thank you so much for taking action in I6. I'm grateful for people like you who take action and you prove the thing to become right. Thank you so much for being in, and I'll see you in the
Thank
next one.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
अगर ये इस टाइप की वीडियो पसंद है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब मत करो. Click on my channel, see all the videos. If you feel like there are videos which can actually help you, then so click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for the notifications.